The UK government claimed that they have followed scientific advice throughout the pandemic. Let's see if this is true. Let's start with masks. By the end of April, more than 30 countries had mandated wearing masks in public. SAGE recommended mask wearing to the government on the 21st of April. Why did the government wait 54 days later before bringing them into law on the 15th of June? This lack of leadership and confused messaging meant that by the time masks came into law, the population was slow to change their behaviour. Let's look at lockdown easing. As we came out of the first lockdown, there were 5 tests for easing restrictions, a Nando's-style menu COVID alert system, and a schedule of opening up, which would depend on the R number. This all looked scientific and reassuring, but were the scientific indicators taken seriously beyond the announcement? While many enjoyed half-price food in August, what the Treasury didn't mention was that they hadn't consulted SAGE before launching Eat Out to help out. What SAGE did recommend on the 21st of September was the half-term circuit breaker. Instead, Boris Johnson unveiled a new 3-tier system, which at the time Chris Whitty said wouldn't be enough. Let's look at Christmas. Scientists warned that the return to a tiered system after the November lockdown would lead to a huge rise in cases. However, the 5 days of Christmas policy was announced and easing went ahead regardless. Meanwhile, on the 14th of December, the World Health Organization had been informed about a worrying new variant in Kent, but no policy was changed. When warned from across the dispatch box on the 16th of December that the 5-day Christmas had to be cancelled, Boris Johnson ridiculed this suggestion. The U-turn came only 3 days later. The reason given? The science had changed. The result? Packed train stations of the 20th of December as people rushed to beat the rule changes. Will the way out of this lockdown be any different? Time and again, Boris Johnson and his government have disregarded scientific advice, one of the reasons that we now have a death toll of over 123,000. The knowledge of our scientific experts, rather than being an ally to our leaders, has been manipulated to promote their own agenda, used as last-minute excuses for unpopular policies, and to disguise their inability to take decisive action. Over time, this has eroded the trust of the British public. Those lost to COVID-19 are not statistics. They deserve justice. They deserve better. We are names, not numbers.